This week on Scam School, we discover the true value of the written word. There we go. Boop, boop. All right, back again at the Nomad. We've got Matt again and we got Ash again. It's good that we have two familiar old hands here because we have a brand new puzzle that kind of broke my mind. This is perfect anytime you have any game with a bunch of tiles. I want you to imagine you go to the most ridiculous, insane hardware store you can imagine. The prices for all of these house tiles are different based on the letter. None of them are given, but the insane wizened old guy who runs the place does tell you the sum total of these three tiles happens to be $1. And that's not all. The sum total of these tiles happens to be $2. 11 happens to equal $11. Those are the only tiles that you know for certain spell what they cost in total. There may be others, but you haven't seen any and you have no verification. So the question is, how much does he charge you when you try to walk out with tiles that spell 12? You know that O and N and E equals 1, T and W and O equals 2, E-L-E-V-E-N equals 11. How much does 12 equal?
I think it's 14.
You think it's 14? All right, that's fine.
I think it's not 14.
Yeah?
I'm hedging my bets.
Okay.
50-50, one of us got that right.
So your official answer is not 14. All right, I like the way you think, sir.
Okay, let's common letters. There's a lot of E's, O's, T.
So what's your strategy right now?
Figure out what some of the letters in here equal up to.
Right.
Then from there, extrapolate how do we get 1.
Okay.
See if it holds true for 2, and then just hope for the best.
Okay, that's
the
iterative.
signal for hope for the best.
What are you doing when you're hoping for the best here? And so why do you think 14?
1 to 11. They're all combinations of all of the letters on the table. So
you're
1
saying,
plus 2 is 3.
okay.
3 plus 11 is 14.
Okay. And 2 separate letters can or cannot have the same price.
This E is the same price as this E, as this E, as this E.
Okay.
We don't know what that number is.
Okay.
The only thing we know is that if it's an E, it's all the same price. If it's an O, it's all the same price. If it's a T, same price.
1, 2, that equals 2. Yeah. If these both cost 25 cents and that was 50 cents, that's $1. 25, those would have to, nope, this isn't helping me any.
Oh my God, you're gonna love this answer. You are gonna love this answer. I've never been more confident in any Scam School answer in all of history than I am right now. I'll tell you what, I don't normally make this caveat, but I'm gonna promise you this much.
Okay.
If I give you the answer and you are not impressed, then I will buy you a beer. I'm gonna leverage it all on how good you think the answer is. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. So here's the thing, you were thinking about it mathematically, but you were looking at it at the granular level. You wanted to figure out how much each tile was worth. Remember, that could be germane to the actual question, but not necessarily. The actual question is, how much do these cost? We know this is 1, we know this is 2, we know this is 11.
Yep.
But if we move this over here, we now have 1 and 12 cost some amount, and 2 and 11 cost some amount, right? We know this is worth 1, but we don't know how much 12 is, right? What do we know if I do this?
Oh, I see it. Both sides are equal.
That's right. So knowing that they're equal, we can now go back, right? We know the two sides are equal. So if I go back to ONE and 12, I saw the light. I saw the light. I saw the light. Now that we know that it's equal, how can we figure out what 12 is?
So 11 and 2, 13.
Yes.
Minus 1, it's 12.
12. 12 is 12.
12,
Hooray for
12.
carefully worded puzzles. So I gotta know. Did I win the bet?
You did. You
I
won
did.
it.
I
Yes.
scored a drink right here.
Fantastic.
Boom. Gotta give a huge thanks to Neil Hayden for hooking us up with this gem. If you want to suggest your favorite bar scam magic trick or any unbeatable puzzle, hit me up directly at brian@schwood.com. And of course, we should be best friends at twitter.com/schwood. And don't forget, Scam School is about to be a TV show. Set your DVRs for Saturday morning, 8 o'clock on the East Coast, 5 a.m. on the West Coast. Why don't you be part of a piece of history? We're finally joining the pantheon of Saturday morning cartoons.
I caught your careful wording.
Oh, see, this is the problem with Scam School fans. They're like, that sure was cleverly.
That doesn't mean I figured it out.
But the insane, wizened old guy who runs the place does tell you, you know, I used to have wacky hair once and I had a show on the internet.